Good morning, students. Today we are going to start one more topic in grammar. This is also very important. Okay, generally as I am going on saying, this is also part of your paper 2, grammar and vocabulary. Okay, you need to know many things in grammar to improve your communication skills, to improve your language. Like that, as a part of it, today we are going to do stating reasons, that is giving reasons. So how do you give reasons? What is the reason first of all? Reason is some explanation or justification for some action or an event. Okay, as you all know, reason is nothing but an explanation or a justification for an action or event. So how do you give these reasons? Just I want to give one example. So like imagine that you came late to school or you were not able to complete your homework. So naturally your teacher is going to ask you a question. Why are you late to school? Or why didn't you complete your homework? This type of questions are asked or not? So you need to give certain answers. Reason. Okay, this is whatever the words you produce as the answer for the question teacher asks. Like you say, maybe you went with your parents to some function. Because I went out, I could not complete my homework. Because I woke up late, I did not come in time to school. So like this, the word what did I use now? Because. So because. Or you can also use as. As I woke up late, I didn't come to school in time, you can say. Okay. As I went out with my parents, I could not complete my homework. Like this, different words are used. So this reason can be expressed using certain clauses. The words which will be actually added at the starting of the clause, which gives the reason, like because, since, okay, as, for, okay. Along with that, now that, seeing that. And not only these words, we also use certain ed forms and ing forms of the words to give reasons for some actions or events. Hope you all understood, Generally, the reason is giving some justification or explanation for some action or event, and we can give this reason using the words. The clause should start, the reason clause should start with because, since, as, or even finding that, now that, seeing that, okay, ed forms or ing forms. Just we'll see some examples. With that you will be able to understand how to give a reason. Like in your exam, they won't directly ask you to give a reason. They'll generally give some sentences, okay, and or they will give two separate sentences, and they'll ask you to combine using certain word which gives a reason. Okay, we'll see that type of examples now. First, look at the definition of this word, that is what is reason. Okay, today's topic is about stating reasons. Okay, stating a reason. So what is the reason actually? What is the reason? So coming to this, the reason is, we can simply define one. We can simply define reason as a cause, explanation, or justification for an action or event. For an action or event. In the same way, I told certain words are used for this one. Generally, we use certain words to express reason. Like because, as, since, now that, for, okay, seeing that. So in this way we use certain words. Along with this, what else you can use? I told sometimes ing form or ed form of the words are used to express reasons. Is it okay, children? I hope you are understanding what I am trying to say, Okay. Now see, you can copy down these points. Whatever the points are there, it is clearly explained what a reason is. Now we will see with examples how we can actually express the reasons. So see here, see certain examples are given here, ma. You can take a screenshot and copy down, but I'll also explain one by one. I'll explain the sentences. Okay. See here, stating reason. There are certain words used to express reasons. Look at the following. Okay. Reason is commonly expressed by clauses beginning with because or phrases beginning with because of. Like example, ma, most trains were not running because it was raining. Okay. The trains were not running because of heavy rains. You can write either way. Okay. Reason can also be expressed as by using as clauses or since clauses. As so many trains were not running, we decided not to travel. Since so many trains were not running, we decided not to travel. So remember one point, ma. As and since can be used replacing one another. Ma. They can be interchanged. Okay, they can be used in one place of other. Now that and seeing that are also used to introduce clauses of reason. Now that the rains have stopped, more trains will start running. Seeing that the trains were crowded, we cancelled our tickets. Okay, one more point I just now told, ma. The ing forms and ed forms of verbs can also be used to state reasons, but they are considered more formal than as and because. Generally we use as and because. Formally we use now that or seeing that. Okay. Now, not wanting to be late, okay, we hurried home, okay. Prevented from entering the state, he started an indefinite fast on to death, okay. See here, you can clearly see the sentences, ma. Is it clear? Most trains were not running because it was raining. The trains were not running because of heavy rains. As so many trains were not running, we decided not to travel. Since so many trains were not running, we decided not to travel. Now that and seeing that, see, now that the rains have stopped, more trains will start running. Seeing that the trains were crowded, we cancelled our tickets. The ing forms or ed forms of verbs can also be used to state reasons, but they are considered more formal than as and because. Okay, not wanting to be late, he hurried home. Prevented from entering the state, he started indefinite fast on to death. Hope it is clear, ma. Now we will see certain examples, ma. Few more examples. Okay, not certain. Now see, we will see how questions are given on stating reasons in your question paper. Like this, it will be. I will just read out and then show you. I don't want to advise you. You are old enough to take your own decision. Join sentences using now that. Like this, the question will be given. So two sentences are given. They are asking you to join these two sentences using now that. So how you can write this? How can you write this sentence? Now that you are old enough to take your own decision, I don't want to advise you. Is it okay? Next, I felt very tired. I went to bed without eating my dinner. Here the question is asked. Rewrite starting with feeling. Feeling very tired, I went to bed without eating my dinner. The child could not find his mother in the crowd. He started crying. Rewrite using not finding. Not finding his mother in the crowd, the child started crying. He was not ready to start. He had not packed yet. Join using as. As he had not packed yet, he was not ready to start. I found the door locked, so I returned home. Use since and rewrite. Since I found the door locked, I returned home. She was always careless in work, so they dismissed her. Combine using formal. They dismissed her for always being careless in work. As Shyam was the eldest brother, he looked after others. Rewrite using being. Being the eldest brother, Shyam looked after others. There was no electricity. They decided to postpone the meeting. Join using because. They decided to postpone the meeting because there was no electricity. Hope you all understood, ma. You can copy down the sentences. Okay. It is clearly given. See here. Okay. Hope you all understood. So in this way, you are given questions and asked to join using the word which gives the reason. Okay. This clause should be started with the word, reasoning word. Okay. It may be as, since, because, whatever they ask, they will give you a clue there. So using the clue, you should complete the sentence. Now I am going to give only few sentences for practice, ma. You do it and test yourself and send it to me. the sentences, rewrite the sentences as directed. Okay? So just 5 sentences I am giving you. Copy down. I don't have a car, so I can't give you a ride. Okay? Use since. Okay? Use since. Next one. You should set up your own home. You are married. Use now that to combine. Okay? Use now that and combine. Next one. I felt pity for the beggar. I gave him some money. I gave him some money. Now what you should do is use feeling now. That is, start the sentence with feeling. Okay, feeling pity. Next, I did not complete my work. I went out with my parents. So here what you should use? Use because and combine the sentences. Use because and combine the sentences. The last one. I could not attend the test. I could not attend the test. I am not feeling well. I am not feeling well. Okay? Join using as. Okay, children? Like this, the questions will be given. You need to combine the sentences using a reasoning word like since, because, as, whatever is asked. Okay? Now complete this and send to me. That's all for this class today. We'll continue with the next topic in our next class. Bye children.